Oh. What is happening? Okay. Oh. Live chat, super chat. Member super chat messages, top chat, live chat. Okay. David Edwards is first. What's happening? Okay. It's not pretty, but it's a work day. And I got some cool stuff. So, yeah, let's go, Jerome. Are you walking with me, Jerome? David is. And KB is. And we're trying to get TL to hook up his watch. I gotta take these earbuds out. I just put my earbuds in and did some steps. I'm trying. Yeah, hey, look, me too. KB is smoking us all, okay? Dee don't. Dee don't start. So, I got these little cheap earbuds. I'm going to talk about these for a second. Where's the box? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Okay. Excuse the mess. God, I love trucking. Okay, so, okay, let's get some light in the studio. Why don't we have light? Okay, here. Can you see that? These are like $24 at the Petro. Can everybody hear me? Live chat. You can't see KB steps because you need his phone number. I figured that out. Okay. Okay. See these? This is what it looks like. Oh God, how can we get some more light in here, guys? This is all we got. That's all we got. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm in the light. Okay. So, they come in like, a cheap knockoff of Samsung buds. Okay. So I don't know about you, but when I'm walking, it's way easier to like jam out to some music and get the pace going and stuff. So music helps me a lot. So my Samsung buds, I think I washed one of them in the washing machine, so only one of them works. And I checked online to get a new pair. Rick Pig, what's up? 10-4, I can copy you. Okay, cool. Thank you. T. Stifler's in the house. Did you guys have fun? Oh man, I'm having a ball, dude. I'm having a ball. Anyways, so my Samsung buds, only one works, okay? So that's lame. And when I checked online, the new ones are like, yeah, they're noise canceling and all this, they say, but they're like over $200. That's not in the budget right now, okay? But I gotta I gotta get out there and rock out. So I got out my little sport earbuds that plug into your phone. Oh, guess what? The new fancy phone that I got doesn't have a headphone jack. So I have to have some wireless ear things. So I'm in there because I had to buy, this is what I did today. I left the house and I left my headset there. So that forced me to buy a new headset, which is super cool because I got a pink one. Uh-oh. Okay, this is a Blue Tire Rose Gold Storm. Boom. Okay. So this was on sale at TA right now for $100. I know you guys don't want no pink ones, but I tested them out. They were great. So I had to spend $100 plus another like almost $30 that I was not expecting today. But emergencies happen, okay? So we got this on sale for $99.99 at the TA. And then I decided to try these because they were like $27, something like that. I don't know. Somewhere's around there. Now, I haven't tried these out as a phone call with the phone call yet. So I can't speak on that. But for music, if you want some nice little earbuds to put in your ears while you're walking and stepping, I'm going to say these are okay for $27. Okay? XCell is the brand. They come in a little cheapy case. They look like this. Bean shaped, right? But they actually do fit in your ear really good. They kind of fit right and set right there. So this is cool. Oh, DIY, hold on. I haven't gotten to that yet. I'm sorry if I'm yelling. I get so excited and I start yelling. I just got a blue parrot. I was going to get the blue parrot, but these were on sale for 99 bucks. And so it works well. It does cancel the noise pretty good and all that. So my blue parrot's at home. I left it at home. And I'm not planning on going home anytime soon. I have finally achieved holding all my new grandbabies. So I'm back out on the road. The weather's great. I'm in Kentucky already. I left out this morning. I just got to Kentucky. It's been a long time that I've been able to arrive at the truck stop right before everyone else and get a good spot. Normally I'm dragging in at a very terrible hour, like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. And I have to find that one space that God leaves open for me. And he always does. But it's that's a tough time to be coming in and trying to find a place to park, especially when you're just outside of Louisville. So I actually got here at a decent hour today, and it feels really good because I had time to take a walk, and I have time to sit here and watch the other truckers that are parking. And there's so many trucks here. There's like 200 spots here, and I don't know about you guys, but I just get excited because this is when you feel it. Because I mean, other than being on the road, okay? Because all the trucks are here, the engines are roaring, there's all kinds of beautiful trucks, all the lights are on. It's so freaking awesome. Like, oh, I love trucking. So I'm kind of excited. My adrenaline's going a little bit because I just took a good walk, got my steps in for the day, and we're in a challenge. So please, you guys, if you can hook up with the challenge, do it. Just cause it's motivating. There's like 5 of us in there now, and KB is smoking everybody. I'm just gonna tell you that. He's almost to the ocean. He's almost in the ocean, and a few people are at the start, and then I'm kind of in the below the first half, and then Micah, whoever that is, I don't even know if they're a trucker or not, but they joined me. He or she's kicking butt. And that is between me and KB. So I'm trailing. And it's okay. The whole thing is that we get motivated and we try to catch each other, right? Because that just helps us get extra steps in. But anyways, yes, these are worth the 27 bucks to get some music in your ears when you walk. Just so you guys know. I'm not selling them. I'm just telling you I bought them today. I think that the price was fair. Was good, actually. The price was good, and they work pretty well. Okay, so when I got home, my presents were waiting for me, because that's what I love to do to myself, is make sure that I get presents when I get home. It just makes going home a little bit more exciting, as if it's not enough already. So you can see I have some new fashion on today, and this is one of my presents that was waiting for me from myself. This is my DIY semi shirt merch from his merch tent, okay? It says, I don't want to brag, but I told you so. And then it says DIY, right? DIY semi right there. And I got something else. Hold on, let me get it, because I haven't even unboxed it yet. And so this was all going to happen on Sunday morning, because I was going to do morning coffee, right? But the baby was crying like most of the morning. He was very fussy, and so I wasn't going to put you guys through that, even though it's kind of music to my ears. But I wasn't going to put you through that because you already are so gracious to tolerate Dee Dee sometimes, right? Okay, so this is it. I'm so excited to open this right now because I was going to do this for you guys on Sunday. So let's open it. What could it be? Oh, what could it be? Let me catch up on comments. David Edwards says, I personally prefer Trex shocks. I hate having things in my ear. Oh. And that's fine. Shay, great live today. I listened to the whole thing. What a great conversation. So, thanks for having that. That got me down the road, girl. Got me all the way to Kentucky. Grind and Pray is in the house with all the cool emojis. Yeah, KB is smoking everybody on the steps challenge. So, I'm just making sure everybody knows he's the king right now. And, you know, because he doesn't like to brag, but he told you so, right? Everybody's saying hi. Orange is perfect. DIY, this is the gold yellow one. It's not orange, but I love it because it stands out more, and that's why I picked this one. It goes great with my little black turtleneck, right? And my light trucking hat. Rolling with T-Bone is in the house saying, what's up? Rig Pig says, a mug. Jerome says, KB, I need your phone to see your step challenge. Yeah, KB, Jerome needs your phone number because he wants to see you on the step challenge. So with your permission, I'll give it to him just for that purpose. With your permission. Okay, are you ready? This is the best. Okay. Here we go. What is it? Oh, cool. Look at this. This is how it comes in a nice protective packaging. Okay? Okay, you see that? Look at that. Wow. Check it out. Get some light. Okay, what's it say? Trucking don't care about your feelings. Okay, this is the mug that I picked from DIY's merch tent. Get you some. I will be very excited to use this for the first time at some point this week. When I have time to, probably tomorrow morning, I have time to have a cup of coffee that will not be in the travel mug. So I will test this out. I love it. I'm excited to have it. I finally broke down and got some DIY merch. So this is how it looks. Modeling the shirt for you. I chose the long sleeve because I like long sleeve t-shirts. And this is the coolest coffee mug because it says truck and don't care about your feelings. So that's what I got. And I got something else too. Grind and Pray KB says, Shannon loved the shirt at DIY Simon. Gotta get some merch soon. Yeah, man. Kevin says I can give you his phone number, Jerome. Okay. Yeah, another coffee mug. I know, right? My thing is t-shirts and hats and coffee mugs. Like, what else is like the fringe benefits of trucking? If that's not, I don't know. Merch tents, you know what I mean? Support the YouTubers that you watch. Wear their merch. It supports their channels. It supports their brand. I mean, why not? It's way better than Gucci. I'm just saying. Rig Pig says, did I win? DIY says coffee will taste better. Airwolf is in the house saying, I like trucking because of the money, but I don't love it. Maybe because I have 30 years out here. Stay safe and safe travels. Maybe, Airwolf. And I always say that. Like, you guys have to understand, I am just like 4 years in. I'm still excited about all this. I still love to jump up out of bed and do this every day. I still think it's exciting. I'm still learning stuff every single day. And I find great joy in hanging out with my dog because she's so cool, and doing this. And I love my new tool, my international. Like, I feel just great. I just love it. Like, God is blessing my whole journey. God is blessing my business. God is blessing my team. God is blessing my friends. Lord knows a lot of us went through a lot of stuff last year and have come through it. And so I just feel really good about 2024. And even you truckers that have been out here over 20 years, I appreciate you, because it's because of a lot of you that have chosen to be my friends and be my family out here. Like, you've all taught me so much, and I'm so grateful for all of you. And I can understand you getting sick of it, because I mean, honestly, like, as much as I love this right now, there's some days that I feel like, oh my God, I can't imagine doing this for like 10 years, right? And then there's other days in between that are like, God, I don't ever want to live without this, right? But I would like it to be more optional. So maybe someday that'll happen. But that's why I'm working really hard to grow my business. And I'm really, I'm still in school right now. So I'm still just green. I'm wet behind the ears, whatever you want to call it. And I'm still very excited. And to watch other truckers, see the other trucks, just watching people's skills and things like that, like, to watch all the kinds of freight that are on these trucks, like, man, it's just so exciting. It's just so exciting. I'm sorry, maybe you want to see my face while I'm talking. I still got that fire, man, and I hope I never lose it. But yeah, like, I am leaving a lot of things behind to sacrifice for this right now, but this is necessary because I have bigger plans, and this part of it is part of it, and it's all in order. And I'm just so blessed, man. I'm just so happy. I'm just so blessed. So yeah, Airwolf, there you go. There's the long answer. DIY says, who needs a Fendi bag? Nice mug. What's a Fendi bag? I don't know what a Fendi bag is. Jerome says, will the Snorlord mug be replaced? No. See, a woman needs options, okay? Like, she has several pieces of jewelry. She has several colors of nail polish and underwear and pants and shirts and hats. I have so many hats in this truck, like, it's ridiculous. So when I organized the truck, when I was making the truck content for you guys, dude, I felt like I gathered all my hats to make a hat place for hats. That just hats go in this place. And I have a ridiculous stack of hats. I probably got like 11 hats in here. And then every time one of you guys comes out with a new hat, I feel like I have to have it. So some women are like that about shoes. I am not like that about shoes. I don't have lots of shoes. I'm very particular about my shoes. So I get like a good pair of work boots, a good pair of sneakers so I can rock out in fitness, and then I get like the slip-ons, right? My little slip-on flip-flops, and then I got some other little slip-on tennis shoes to look stylish. Oh, and I do have another. Okay, I have two pairs of sneakers in here, a pair of slip-on shoes, a pair of them slip-on flip-flop things for when Dee Dee has to go potty at the worst time of the night. And in my shower, yeah, I guess I do got like 6 pairs of shoes. So chicks need to have options, okay? We like to choose things. And if you haven't figured this out already, women love to change their minds. And that's why we like options, because we change our minds. And so it's just how we're built, okay? And so the Snorlord mug will be used. The other Snorlord mug will be used. My DIY mug will be used. And as soon as I go to Snorlord's house, I'm going to have to like beat him up and steal his like trucking mug. And then I will have that. DIY says, Snorlord who? Are you going to cry? No, I'm not going to cry. I love a woman that doesn't know what a Fendi is. Yeah, what's a Fendi? I don't know what it is. I've never even heard that word. Rig Pig says, yes, I get passionate DIY, but sometimes I cry. And you run that risk when you come to see my channel. Sometimes I get very passionate and my heart gets a little caught in my throat. But not today. I'm super happy. I could cry because I'm so happy, but I'm not gonna. But what the heck is a Fendi? Somebody better tell me what a Fendi is. Rig Pig says, I really dig it when good things happen to good people. My kind of chick. What's a Fendi? What the heck is a Fendi? Granite Prey KB says, trucking industry is a love, tolerate relationship to me, LOL. Yeah, but you know what? Yes, you're right. And hey, and you know what? Trucking doesn't care about your feelings. Trucking doesn't care about how much I love it. Trucking doesn't care about how passionate I am about it. Trucking doesn't care about my business. Trucking doesn't care about my business plan. Trucking doesn't care about my investing goals. Okay? And that's okay. That's okay. Because, I could make a terrible joke right now. I'm not gonna. Nope, we're not gonna say that. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm down here in Kentucky. It's warm out. It's a beautiful night. Trucks are going everywhere, trying to find a place to park. I got in early enough and even got a pull through, so I'm set in a sweet spot. This place is humongous. So me and Dee Dee, we did our 5,000 steps, so that's a win. That's a win for today. Fendi is Gucci or Prada. Oh. Oh, it's like a brand? Okay. I've never really had a lot of money my whole life, so I don't have a Gucci anything. I say Gucci. I say it's Gucci. But definitely not a purse girl. I'm definitely not. So I think Prada is purse stuff. And I'm not really material. I don't really care about all that stuff. But that's cool. Now I know what a Fendi is. KB says, Shannon is full of joy tonight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got my exercise in. I'm looking so fine in this shirt. Just parading around the truck stop with my beautiful dog. Getting my steps in. And, I mean, I got my whole week booked out of loads. It's fantastic. I'm going from here, I'm going up to Indiana. I think then over to, oh God, wherever. Illinois maybe, and then Illinois to Pennsylvania, and then Pennsylvania down to Mississippi. That are not maybe in that order, but that's about what my week is looking like. I'm ending up in Mississippi. And so I have it all booked out, except my next one. I think that even gets me into the middle of next week. I'm booked up. So now to continue booking after that, I have to find something out of Mississippi where I'm going to end up at. But I have a whole week to do that, right? So we're good. Airwolf says, I'm in southern Kentucky on 75, close to London. You're close. Okay. Yeah, I'm, what is this place? Pilot. No. Yeah, I'm at a Pilot. I never park at a Pilot. But I'm at a Pilot tonight. Because my only other option was to go more towards Louisville and then hit a rest area that has 14 spaces. And you know how that works, right? So once you get there, it's going to be all full, but hey, guess what? There's no other place to park. So I figured I would try Pilot first, and that was a good choice. Okay, so booked on loads. I'm thinking that is a really awesome thing for me. I've been practicing this for the last few weeks, staying booked up. So I've obviously took loads that are not last minute, and so I am booked for work. Am I getting the most greatest expensivest rates? Hold on, Dee Dee's choking on something. What are you doing? You got something caught in there? Oh, I know what she did. She was biting on this. She probably got a piece of plastic. Don't bite on this. Okay. So, I took all them loads off the load board already, you guys. So if you're looking for them and they're not there, I got some way early, okay? And that's been a good strategy for me lately. So I'm going to keep doing it. It's working for me. And I am staying very busy. KB says 10,000 steps before I go to bed. I think you'll be in the ocean soon, KB. David Edwards says he's at a quick start, and congratulations to KB. Yeah, so KB, David Edwards is also in the challenge, but I don't think you can see him either because you don't have his phone number either. So I will pass it along if you know, because we got like 5 people on there. Jerome, David, Mika, me, KB, and T Hill will be joining us as soon as he hooks up his watch to the thing. He's slacking a little bit. He is stepping, but yeah. So I really wish other people would join us. It's kind of fun. David says, I can't wait to show you my dinner I made. David Edwards is working on food porn right now. And he's going to be so excited about his food that he's going to take pictures so that he can show them off. You should post them on your channel, David, just saying. So let me sit back so you can enjoy my fashion. And so I was really excited. Oh, I didn't show you the other thing. I did get one more thing. Hold on. So, I had a package from Canada. So you know who's in Canada, right? This is vacuum packed, okay? So we're gonna unvacuum pack this one. Ooh, you can hear the air. Look, it sucked all the air in. Okay, let me open this carefully because I don't want to cut it. So, do I need another wheel burner t-shirt? Yes, I do. I have a pink one and they sent me a blue one. Check it out. This is kind of bigger, but that's okay. This is what my other present that I had waiting for me at the house. So, thank you, wheel burners. I appreciate you guys. This is super cool. Because I have worn the heck out of the pink one that I have, okay? I really have. I wear it like as much as I possibly can. And so they sent me another one. And so now I have 2. I have a pink one and a blue one. And so thank you, wheel burners. That is so awesome. And thank you, DIY, for making such cool merch in your merch store. Because I was able to find something that I felt like, this defines me too. Right? So I can dig it. I can express myself with this t-shirt. See? That chicks like to express themselves too. Okay? Gold Phoenix says, Shannon, hey there. Hey, Gold Phoenix, thanks for coming in. I'm showing off my presents. Not just my presents, but my presents that I got when I got home. So, for those of you that are coming in late, Mr. Red Lady, I got a wheel burner t-shirt from the Wheel Burners. This one is blue. My other one is pink. And this is my DIY semi muscle shirt. It says, I don't want to brag, but I told you so. Autographed right there by DIY Semi. And Sterling, I got a mug that says trucking don't care about your feelings. So I'm going to add this to my collection. I have 4 or 5 coffee mugs. I have 2 Snorlord coffee mugs. I have my other mug that says World's Best Boss. And now I have this. Do you need 4 glass coffee mugs in your truck? Yeah, I do. Because sometimes I spend my 34s in my truck, and that's the days that I like to do shows and drink coffee out of mugs that make the coffee taste better. And I do think that it makes the conversation better too. So hit the like for me, because I need some more likes, please, while you're thinking about it. And so everybody's saying hi. Thank you guys for coming in. And that's my presents. And yeah. So Sterling, Mr. Red Lady, has been pumping out some awesome content over there. So if you are not catching his latest videos, you don't know what you're missing. Especially if you like motorcycles. So I want to say thanks while he's in here, because those are super cool. Russell Freight Services. Hey, Russell Freight Services, I need to talk to you. I'm interested in talking to you about some business stuff. I want to pick your brain about something. So if you wouldn't mind emailing me your phone number, and by the way, you should join our step challenge. But yeah, you should, like, or if there's somebody that I know in here that has your number that could pass it to me, that would be cool. But I would like to get in contact with you so you and I can talk. Just saying, if that would be okay with you. Don't hate me because my t-shirt is so awesome. And my new mug. I'm sharing it with you because I love you and you guys are cool, and hey, you might want to get one of these for your loved ones or yourself. And you can find them at DIY's merch tent. Just saying. You want to see it in real life? This is quality. Okay, this is actually a good. I love this shirt. It's a nice cotton. It's nice. It's not like polyester or nothing like that. It's a good healthy cotton t-shirt. And so is this one from Wheelburner. That's why I wear the pink one so much, because I love the material. It's really awesome. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. So those were my presents that were waiting for me for so long for when I got home. And the best present was my grandson, Royal. And he's so cute. He's like only this big. He's just little tiny. Little tiny. Like 7 pounds, little tiny. And so Matt's is coming up, and I'm going to be there because you know why? You know why I'm really going to be there the most is because I want to hang out with Kelly. And she told me my butt better be there because she's going. So I really want to hang out with them. And I want to walk around and network. I want to meet a whole bunch of people. Like, I'm on a mission to, like, I want to see how many people I can meet at Matt's. So, and then wind down the evening with the DIYs family, Mr. and Mrs. And because they're really cool to hang out with. And I like Kelly. Like, she is super cool. And Red Lady is in the house. Hello, Red Lady. Thank you for coming in. And just so you know, like, all my ladies in here, I always mean to say hi to you guys in other chats, but I don't, because I feel like we're so close now, like it's just understood, you know. But I'll say hi if you say hi. But if I don't say hi, don't think that I'm being mean, because we're just together all the time. You know what I mean? So it's okay. Like, what's understood doesn't need to be said all the time, right? So you girls know, like, We're tight. Okay, Daffy77 is in the house saying the short is uploading. Okay. I don't know what this does on the shorts nowadays. Okay. Okay, I'll email you then. Okay. I'll make you uncomfortable is in the house. He's pumping out some videos too. You guys check out Robin's channel. Get a room, you two, Red Lady and Sterling. They do get a room often, actually, which I love to see. And I hope they always date. And I am looking forward to their wedding coming up. So I know they haven't announced a date, so nobody get all freaked out and excited. But I know that they are betrothed. And so we all know that they're getting married, and we're all expecting it to happen this spring, but I don't know when they're planning it. I'm just expecting it to happen like this spring or summer. So I'm excited for that. And I do want to get back out west, like as soon as it's safe. Daffy77 is David Edwards. Oh, okay. I remember now, you told me that. Okay. Okay, so I had a good time being at home. I went to an escape room with my kids. You guys saw the short. I put a short up about that. That was a really fun night. Okay, so we did this puzzle called the Vault. Okay, if you guys haven't been to escape rooms before, this was my first time. So they take you in this room, and whatever the theme is, right? This was the vault. So we were taken into this big bank vault, and it had it's just like a bank vault. It had the metal, whole bunch of metal safety deposit boxes, and they had keys, things. And so they lock you in the vault first, and then you're given the first clue. And it's like playing that game Clue. And so everybody kind of has to teamwork to, the great team building function, by the way. So everybody has to work together to figure out, in our case, where the first key went, right? And then we figured that out, and then you open that up, and then the next clue is there, and then you got to do it. So you go through several challenges like this to get out of the vault and then into the security office, and then there's another thing there, and then that gets you to another room. So it's kind of like that, right? And so, but here's the challenge. You have 1 hour. You have 1 hour to make it through all the puzzles to get to the end, to solve the whole puzzle of the vault. So that was a place that was near town where we live, and that was pretty cool. Go Phoenix. It was something very different for me, but it was a great thing for, there were 7 of us, so it was a cool thing, a family thing to do, right? No phones. They make you shut your phones off. So we actually just got to, remember in the old days when families did stuff together and they played games together before cell phones? It was like that. They let you out. Robin says they let you out. I mean, technically, yeah, but we didn't make it out. We made it through all the puzzles except for the last 3, right? So then we would have done 2 more. If we would have had probably maybe 30 more minutes, we would have solved probably 2 more, and then the final puzzle, which is like the hard one. So we were rocking through them pretty good, though. But you have to understand, my girls are extremely smart. And my sons too, and my son-in-laws, right? Their husbands. Everybody's pretty smart. But my girls are extra smart. And so you got a bunch of high IQs in there, figuring out stuff. So we were going through relatively quickly. I think. that's maybe I'm a little biased. I don't know. But Kevin says an escape room was awesome. I want to go one day as well, but seeing movies, escape room was no, and that's why I was never interested in it too, KB. Because I was like, oh my God, who would pay for that? And then listen to this, business entrepreneurs. Okay, you're gonna be interested in this. Going to places with me is a little different. Because if we go to something like this, guess what I'm doing? I'm casing the joint, and I'm thinking, this is interesting. Simple little office, what would be like a office place. There's 12 rooms, let's say. There's a central room that would be like a break room, okay? And then they gather you in there and they give you like a orientation first, okay? And this is when they have you shut off all your phones and all this. So then they give you the orientation and give you some, pointers about don't touch this, don't break that. If you can't move something, like don't put force on it because you're going to break something. Leave everything in the room. Don't take nothing out. Like that type of stuff, right? Okay, but listen. So you just come into a foyer and then all these rooms branch off. This guy, listen to this. This room costed us $200 for an hour. Okay? Okay. There are 16 rooms in this rented mini plaza type place. Okay? Do the math. So these rooms are set up as these puzzles with the little stories and the little things and all this stuff. He said on the week, of course, here's me interrogating the concierge guy, right? I'm asking him if he's the owner. I'm networking. Shannon is always networking, okay? So I'm like, hey, do you own this place? And he's like, no, I'm just a college student. I'm like, hey, does he pay you pretty good? And he's like, oh, it's all right. It's a good part-time job for, my classes or whatever. So I go, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. So I'm like, how are you guys busy all the time? Because to me, I would think that they're not consistently busy, right? Like, is there really a market for that type of thing, especially at that price? And he says, yeah. He said, we stay pretty regular throughout the week. He goes, but the weekends, the rooms are booked back to back, like from daytime to nighttime. Okay. You're talking about, let's say 10 hours. One room. There's 12 rooms. That's $2,000 a day per room. Are you freaking kidding me? That thing is a gold mine. I was excited, okay, because I got to figure out, okay, is this a good business plan? Is this a good investment? If I wanted to open up a side gig, would this be a good side gig? This is always going on in my head about everything. Oh my God, you guys. And there's 7 of us, so $200 is nothing. We each paid like $30, which I thought was a crazy price, but it was fun. It is what it is. But yeah, he said they're packed. And this place is like off in a little corner, little tiny mini mall plaza, tiny thing, whatever you call them, the short ones. And the parking lot didn't even have good lighting. You'd never even know it was there. So I was shocked. A rage room, yes. That to me is another crazy idea. My girlfriend, my friend Karen, my friend Karen had that idea. She wants to open a smash room where like you go get stuff and just let people go in there with some protective gear on and like a baseball bat or a hammer. They can choose what they want and they can just go get crazy. I thought she was nuts. I'm like, who would pay to do that? Like, who would pay 35 bucks an hour to do, or 10 minutes, or 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is to do that? And now Gold Phoenix has let me know there's customers for it. I was like, that'll never work. I bet it would. So yeah, I was freaked out about the escape room thing, thinking, because I thought they just locked you in one room and you had to figure out how to get out. It's not that at all. It's like a giant game. It's like a live giant game of Clue. So it made it really cool. And there's panic buttons. So if you start losing your mind, or you got to poop really bad and you got to get out of the room, you can hit the panic button and it'll let you out of the room. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. Mr. Red Lady says escape room in a small semi-trailer and just travel around the country, stop at truck stops and stuff, make it all creepy. Robin says, I'll rob everyone. Organ thieves. What blood type are you? That's a weird question, Robin. Mr. Red Lady says, oh, Ida has a trailer they use for promotion. You could easily make that a 2-room escape room. That could happen. Because people make our freight trailers into actual houses, right? If you can do that, you can make an escape room out of it. KB says, Shannon, we're in the wrong business. Right? Okay, so here's the thing. Wouldn't that be a great investment where we could group invest together? A few of us, right? Because we just need a young college kid to run it. And so, like, you just set it up once. My wheels are turning, okay? That return on that investment was insane. Like, my jaw was dropping. I didn't expect to hear anything like that. I figured he'd say, oh yeah, you know, each room gets about 1 or 2 people that come through it a day. You know, maybe 4 or 5 on the weekend. They're booked up all 10 hours every day on every weekend. Forget Monday through Friday. Look at how much money that is. That's 12 rooms, $2,000 a day. Let's say 2 days a weekend. That's $4,000 a weekend times 12. That's 40. That's 40. That's not. Oh my God. Am I adding too many zeros? I can never do math at this hour. Hang on. I got to do this. Okay. If we got 2 days, we got 12 rooms times $2,000. That's $24,000 a day? Am I doing that right? $200. No. $200. Yes. 10 hours. Yes. Dude, they're making $24,000 a day. And then let's just say that's Friday. And then Saturday pulls in the same. That's $48,000. And then let's say they have a couple of tricklers come in during the week. That's just bonus money. That is sick money, you guys. We seriously need to look into this, and we need to pool some funds together. That kind of money can pay off our trucks. Or buy us land or whatever. Wow, right? And people just use the same. It's like a hotel room. You just use the same stuff over and over again. The guy goes in there, wipes everything down, puts everything back in its place, sets up the game again, and then it's ready for the next people. It's like the Love Shower guy, right? Robin says, what's worth, meth dealer or an organ donor? Or an organ dealer? I don't know, Robin. I don't know. Mr. Red Lady says they said the internet wouldn't work. Six Temper Tyrannus is in the house. Rig Pig says, you mean like a timeshare? Yeah, I guess, but look at the numbers of that. Isn't that crazy? Like, I used to think haunted houses were stupid. Now I'm starting to think differently. I never did the math on it. And you guys, this is like a little, like you could pay the rent for the whole year in just a weekend. And then everything's profit. Like, I'm not kidding. I know you might think like, oh, I'm just talking. I know, like, seriously. There's no better return than that. And he said the owner was like an old dude. So get this. I bet you if somebody does some research on it, and maybe I will, there's probably setups that you can get where you can change these or add, you can choose rooms. They're already done for you. Like, you just follow the instructions and set up the room to the puzzle. But shoot, at that kind of money, you can hire an engineer to do stuff like that. Not to build it, but to design the puzzle, right? Mr. Red Lady says, trucking was never meant to be a source of income. Use it to study and discover more avenues of income. Yes, and I do. Like, that's exactly what I do with it. So while everybody's griping about all this and all that, I mean, yeah, I'm making a little bit of money, but I'm using the time out here that I have to be away from my family to prepare for when I get home and do more with put my money to work. You know what I mean? Snorlord says, what the heck is going on around here? I'm showing off merch, Snorlord, and this time it's DIYs merch. So since you're here, Snorlord, I'll show you the mug. It says, trucking doesn't care about your feelings. How cool is that? And then this says, don't want to brag, but I told you so. DIY semi. He said that. So, yeah, these were my presents, and I got a wheel burner t-shirt. So I was showing these off. These are the presents that were waiting for me when I got home, in addition to the new grandson. Gold Phoenix says, that's a sickening level of bread, to be honest. I want it. Hey, Gold Phoenix, we should talk about it. I don't know. I think if a few of us go in on one of these bad devils, I'm down. If anybody wants to, I want to tell you, don't forget about me. I'm down to do it. Six Number Tyrannus says, human trafficking is where the money's at. War orphans are big business. Big Rig CEO is in the house saying, good evening. Where are you at in the world? I'm in Kentucky tonight. And I just came out the house this morning and made it down to Kentucky with a load of pickles, interestingly enough. Mr. Red Lady says, Shannon, I know an owner of his escape room. He also runs a vape shop that sells energy drinks too. On the weekends, he invites food trucks. He's located 200 feet from a weed shop too. Yeah, I bet he's making $60K a month. Is that just off of his escape room? No, see, I love people like that because I love multi streams of income. Like, I don't just want one thing. My goal this year in 2024 is to have 5 streams of income. How many have I accomplished so far, do you ask? I knew you would ask that. I have 2. I have 2 out of 5. So, let me make sure I'm not missing one. Yes, I have 2 out of 5. But that's what my goal is for 2024. And I do believe I will reach it. Some things are in the works. So I'm excited about that. I mean, yes, I have stocks too, but I don't count my stocks. My stocks are like just putting my savings money to work. Right? And so I don't count my stocks as that. I'm talking about active and passive income. I want to build the next 3 streams more passive, or delegate it to someone else so that they're working the business or whatever it should be, and that there's somebody helping me put that money to work. So it says, that's okay, I'm used to being rejected and replaced. You're not replaced. You are not replaced because your little butt is late. Somebody did ask me if I was going to replace my Snorlord merch. And then I had to go into explaining how women need choices because we like to change our minds. And we like to change outfits. And we like to have all these options. And so, yes, I just added an option, right, to the lineup of choices that I have provided for myself. KB just posted a video, by the way. I don't know if he must not be in here anymore. But I got a notification that KB just posted a video. So everybody check that out. Greg Zimmer's in the house saying, greetings, Shannon from Pearlington, Mississippi. I'm going to Mississippi, Greg. I think at the end of the week or next week. Snorlord OG says, I have 3, sometimes 4, maybe 5. If you heathens use my Amazon affiliate link. Oh, okay. 6 cents per Tyrannus says, pimpin' ain't easy. I know, but it's exciting, isn't it? I'm not saying this to be off color, but some of you know something about pimping and some of you don't. So to those that you know something about pimping, that's business. That's business. Everybody is buying something at a cheaper price and selling it for more. That's making profit. Some people just choose to use different types of services as their avenue for that, right? But it's all basically the same freaking business concept, right? Y'all know what I mean. Sterling says pimping is too easy. Trucker with T-Bone says, okay, I'm here. We can start now. T-Bone likes to be late. You're gonna have to watch the replay, T-Bone. You missed like the big fun stuff of where I did my show and tell, right? These are my presents that were at home waiting for me. 6 says, not with the hose, I knows. KB says, Shannon, I'm still here. That was loaded earlier, so slow Verizon signal. Thanks for watching. Support y'all. Yeah, KB just posted a video, guys. Make sure you check it out. Gold Phoenix says, I could never be a pimp. Oh, yes, you could, sir. And you know what, Gold Phoenix? I appreciate you trying to be all sweet and innocent. But I already know by listening to some of your stories that you're already pimping. Not pimping in the street pimp sense, but you're pimping some ladies some other ways. Not that you're intending to do it. They're just doing it automatically because you're you. It's just happening to you in that sense, Gold Phoenix. But you're not fighting it, so it's okay. It's just whatever. So, I don't act all this over there. Why do you think Gold Phoenix spends a whole bunch of money on cologne? Because he's over there doing magic on chicks. He's running human experiments on women with pheromones. And he thinks we don't know that. KB saying hi to Snowlord. Snowlord says, T-Bone, you were late. You should also come by the house and help me record some drums. Yeah, Snowlord, you probably also missed the part where I said that when I was talking about my coffee mug collection, that my final trophy will be the one that I have to come to Missouri and beat you up for, and that would be the light trucking cup. And then I will take it and run and add it to my collection and put it in a lighted case, just kind of like this, and the light will shine on it all the time, and it will be like, I saw a movie like that once where they steal the trophy, right? The military school that goes in there and they steal. Oh, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I need one of those light trucking mugs too, by the way, somehow. So maybe we could make a deal. Just saying. He's never gonna give up that mug. T-Bone says some of us has to work. Yeah, I actually got done early tonight, which is a very rare thing, and I can't promise that the rest of the week is going to be this awesome, so I'm pretty excited. 6 says my pimp hand is weak. Gold Phoenix says anyone who knows about dealing herbs and spices knows all about business. Is the same just about, especially trucking, to be honest. The business structure, to me, in my mind, the business is all the same structure, right? It's a little, you add caveats to it and you have to do some things differently, but the general structure of doing business is pretty much the same. You can take that, once you understand that, you can take it to anything that you do, right? And I'm gonna put the scissors down. I know somebody's just about to say something about it. But yeah, you can take that and apply it. At least that's how it works in my mind. Like I apply business to everything I look at. I think about everything. I analyze everything. Everybody's saying hi. KB says, I just parked here at Quick Trip in Wisconsin. Always have parking, y'all. Yeah, Wisconsin's never a problem to park in. I noticed that. I love going up there. I was just up there, actually. I went to Minnesota and then Wisconsin. Never have a problem parking there. Now, KB is out there knocking back some more steps. He's about to be in the ocean. And what I mean by that is that on Samsung Health, it gives you like a little map. And so it shows all the little people on there, where they're at. And it shows the track. And then there's little cartoon animals and stuff like that. But it's like, and then there's always like the shore is on the side and then the ocean. Last month, KB was all the way out in the ocean. And this month, he's going to make it all the way out in the ocean. And that's a lot of steps. Like, it's no joke to be out in the ocean. So he's killing it. He's going to need a new pair of sneakers pretty soon. He's got to have holes burned in the bottom of his sneakers. Snow says, my recording gear might be a stream of pimping as well. Yeah, like, look at artists and look at the music industry. I mean, perfect example. Gold Phoenix says, this is the part where I exercise my Fifth Amendment right. Right? Russell Freight Services says, hell yeah, old minutes. Snorler says, I used the like trucking mug to practice juggling. I swear to God, you better not break it. Oh my God. I need you to score me one of those. Can you like pull some strings, Snorlord, and score me one of those mugs? You think you can make that happen for me? I mean, I have been a member. I have been a headbanger for 2 years on your channel. Like, I should get like an award, and that would be a great award. Barry Harvest is in the house. Hey, Barry, I haven't seen you here in a long time. But thank you for coming in. It's great to see you here. I hope all is well, Barry. And Mr. Charles. Hi, Mr. Charles. Sick is laughing. Mr. Charles says, hello all. He's a channel member. Thank you, Mr. Charles, for being a channel member. And all my channel members. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Russell Freight Services says, just like Gold Phoenix and I like to wear expensive cologne. I wear... Oh, it went up. It stopped right there. Barry says, I'm trying to be a pimp like Gold Phoenix, taking classes at the community college. Are you guys taking classes? Or is that a joke? Six Semper Tyranna says, all this pimp talk has got me feeling like I'm the hooker in the situation. Understood? KB says, yes, over 200,000 steps a month to get out in the ocean challenges, y'all. Not easy, but mind over matter will encourage everyone to get more active. Yeah, we all got to spend time chasing KB's butt out there. Because you can't, he's so far gone, like you can't beat him. And I know he's not cheating because he has the Samsung watch. Okay, so now his steps are like, it is what it is. I have the Samsung watch too. This thing doesn't play. Like it records pretty accurately. Mr. Red Lady says, I saw Snorlord at the shooting range with a box of light trucking mugs. We'll at least do a video on that. Gold Phoenix says, Barry, I learned from the best. If you think I'm bad, you should meet my dad. Oh yeah? Is he, It's funny. When I met Gold Phoenix, I learned that his dad is my age. That was kind of like, oh, okay. And so, yeah, I could be your mom, Gold Phoenix. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that means that Gold Phoenix is like the same age as my kids is what I'm getting at. But we're still like trucker, associates, right, family, like that. Even though I'm older, like, it's okay, because that wasn't even the issue. Like, I just wanted to meet him as a person and all that, because we're YouTubers and we're truckers, and he was in town and it was so cool. And I needed to bring him some hot food, and I needed to bring him a slice of pumpkin roll. And he was in Flint, so I had to show him some hospitality. So I brought him some treats, and he was very happy, and he was fed. So that's called Flint hospitality. So, and it was really fun to meet him. And I still have all the footage, Gold Phoenix, but I still have footage of me meeting Randy, me meeting Gold Phoenix, and I just haven't like sat down to put something cool together. I hope your dad had some pumpkin roll. Snorler says, with my workouts, I'm averaging about 5,000 steps a day. Well, that's awesome. Well, I wish you could get on Samsung Health with us, just cause. Indeed, I'm 25. So which one of my daughters is 25? My middle daughter is 25. Eden. She's 25. So I have one younger who's like 22, and then I have one that's like 28. Next time you come in town and I'm home, you can go to the escape room with us. We'll all go do something fun together. You'd love to meet them. They're so much fun. Snorlord says, huge increase from before. I'm so proud of you, Snorlord. Can we just get a round of applause for everybody in here who's working their fitness and making more happen than what was happening last year? Everybody just give a little hand clap to everybody else. And keep up with the encouragement. And I think it's great. And even a little bit is better than nothing. And I want you guys all to have strong hearts and strong bodies and feel young again. And let the happy hormones flow, right? And enjoy it. Once you start moving and getting that, you start feeling younger, you start feeling a lot more energy. Live your best life. I'm so bad with the camera, I'm sorry. Gold Phoenix says, you created a monster with the roll. I'm obsessed. Did your dad eat some? Did you share some with your family? Or did you hog it to yourself? I was hoping you would share it with them. Barry says, at Phoenix, don't go go-karting with Shannon. She will wreck you on purpose. I am that driver in the go-kart track, yes. Chief Ray Holler says, good evening, everyone. What's up, Chief Ray Holler? Good evening. And I hope you had a great day and found a load. KB says, Snorlord, congratulations, brother. Hats off to you. Stay with it, man. Snorlord says, anyone who gets a pumpkin roll from Shannon needs to go work out to recover. Yeah, for like a month. For like a month. That's if you eat it all. See, I never said you guys had to pig out on it, even though I did tell you it was dangerous, and I did tell you that if you have one piece, you're going to want another piece, and then it can lead to a chain reaction. So it takes much control and discipline with the pumpkin roll. Gold Phoenix says, Shannon couldn't hurt me. Also, my dad and nephew had some. Okay, good. I hope they liked it too. Dan Rumble is in the house. Are you having coffee, Dan, this week? Cheap Freight, and thanks for coming in, by the way. Cheap Freight Hauler says, I just got done packing the truck. Leave for New York in the morning. Okay, fantastic. Mr. Red Lady says, I've seen Shannon drive a semi-truck. I can't imagine her driving a go-kart. Oh, come on. The footage shows that I was a perfect driver, okay? So don't try to play me like that, Mr. Red Lady. I drove this truck like a gazelle. And I continue to drive like a gazelle. Dan Rummel says, try one of her mom's 5-pound Swiss cake rolls. You'll need help from friends. Yeah. Those rolls are actually 3.5 pounds. Like for real, by themselves. Storlord OG says it leads to chain reactions and diabetes. Yes, it does. If you wanna live a little dangerously, you're supposed to have a slice or two, and then put the rest away, like in the freezer. You know, that's how it's intended. It's like a very rich coffee cake. Okay, you're supposed to put it the rest away. But the problem is they're so good, most people don't. Dan says, I always drink coffee until I go to bed. Okay. Mr. Red Lady says gazelles are on my diet. Gold Phoenix says you should drive my truck. I love to see you deal with 65 miles per hour across Kansas. For your information, Gold Phoenix, I can drive 65 miles per hour because in Michigan, you are supposed to drive 65 miles an hour. That is the max speed limit in Michigan. So I do drive the speed limit. But when the speed limit is 70, I will go 70. And you guys think you're funny acting like I'm a little crazy little speed demon lawbreaker. But I'm not. And you're just trying to throw me down under the bus in front of my safety manager. So I see how you are. But he's got the stats. And I'm a safe driver. The last 2 quarters, I have earned the safety award. Okay? So eat that. I mean my safety bonus, right? We get a safety bonus every quarter. And I've gotten it both times, so na boo boo right there. Snowbird says gazelle. Barry says, what would the tombstone actually say? Death by pumpkin roll. Absolutely. There's no doubt about that. Mr. Red Lady says, pumpkin roll was so good until I almost died, literally. Now all I do is dream of pumpkin rolls. You guys, if nobody caught Sterling telling that little story, I literally just sent him and Red Lady the pumpkin roll. And like, was it the day after Sterling or the day before is when like his health, and it was probably the day before, and then like as soon as the doctor told him like, hey dude, if you eat some more sugar you're gonna croak, and then the pumpkin roll shows up. I think that's how it happened. So as excited as I was for them to get that treat, it totally failed. Red Lady says it was the day after I got sick. Okay, yeah, it was so good. It was like, my mom's like, you want another one? I'm like, no, you have to. I'm trying to get her to make it differently, right? So it's healthier for us. So she's working on a recipe. We don't, like keto, like a keto thing, right? We don't need the sugar. So she's working on substituting some ingredients, mainly the sugar. Snowlord says, I like how Sterling handles McDonald's breakfast. Yeah, me too. That was so cool. I too, Sterling, like you, like I was worried. I was like, the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then it was a happy ending. I was like, yeah, that was the bomb. That was so cool. Sterling says, oh, by the way, the doctor never once told me anything about diet. I'm doing it myself with Red Lady supporting me. Yeah, because you know what needs to be done. You know? And I don't believe doctors want you to get well anyway, so they're not going to tell you what's going to work. They're just going to say, here's some pills. Sterling says, Tenorite makes McDonald's digestible. That was so cool, Sterling. Yeah. Okay, so, I don't know. I don't know what else I got for you. I'm just so happy, and it's been a fun, great day, and I love trucking, and I got presents, and I spent too much money that I had to spend because I left my headset at home when I left. So I had to buy a new headset. And for those of you that came in late, these little earbuds, instead of spending $300 on Samsung earbuds, these are $27 at the TA. The brand is XCell. That one. These are pretty good. So if you've been on the fence about picking some up and you're scared, these are okay. I got them at the TA, $27. Worth it. So you can put them in your ears and you can take off walking. Elk burgers are beefier than meat. Oh, I love elk meat. Sterling says, I made chili today. Came out perfect this time. God, what do I got to do to get some jerky and some chili, Sterling? Cheap Fry Heller says, these non-GMO grass-fed burgers are tasty. Yeah, that's the kind of meat that I get. Cure an illness, lose a customer. Yeah, they are. I don't like to get all fired up about the medical industry. The sickness industry is what I like to call it. Even listening to all your guys' situations or that you've been going through, I've been listening to wait for them, one doctor to be like, okay, we're going to try this and this is that and this is, that's not what any of you have reported. It was, they put me on this medicine and da 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 da, right? I hate to be the freaky deaky person that says, like, yeah, they got an agenda, but they do. Like that, I feel that way. I'm sorry. Maybe some of you agree, maybe some of you don't. I'm not a fan. My mother now has been kind of sick for way too long. Like a couple weeks now. And my mother and dad did decide to get all the shots regimens that the doctors recommended that they get to protect them from COVID. And now my mom has some kind of thing going on, and they run every goddamn test on her, and they can't explain it. So you know where my mind's at. My mom is 72 years old now. No, 71. And she can't seem to shake this RSV type symptoms of whatever it is. And so everybody's staying away. Ben's staying away from her. And the doctor can't find anything. Like he even tried to prescribe her anxiety medicine, hinting to the fact that this is all in her head. So don't get me started. I don't even want to. Snowlord says, I bought some JBL earbuds for $40 today. My $20 ones broke. I think I had some JBLs and they were okay. But I just wanted to tell you these were in the $27 range. And I already tested them out on the walk, getting the steps in tonight. And I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy not to spend the $200 and some on a brand new set of Samsung buds. These will do just fine. So if any, because it's scary, you know, you see stuff like this and you're like, oh, or is that those cheap, you know, blah blah blah, and I'm gonna spend $27 and it's not gonna work and that's gonna suck, right? That's what you think when you see all these in there. But I took the plunge because TA will let you return stuff to any TA if you're unhappy with it or if it breaks or whatever, as long as you got your receipt. So I took a chance, and I just want to tell you, you can feel pretty good about buying these if you want. They are wireless earbuds. They're not too big. They sound great, which is, I just want it for the music, right? You can use them for a phone if you want. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll experiment with that. Maybe let you guys know. I'm sure the sound quality isn't what it is with your Blue Parrot or whatnot, but for music, this is okay for under $30. Mr. Red Lady says, book a load to Nevada, you rookie. I will when the weather clears up. I'm coming. Like I am. And I want to I want those chains, but I don't want those chains. and I do want jerky, and I do want chili, Sterling. And I do want chili, because I know you probably make the best chili in the whole wide world. And so yeah, it's a plan. And I kind of want to hang out with Red Lady and go do some girl stuff. And you are more than welcome to come along, because men get pedicures too. I'm just saying. And you know, we can go get petties. I'm just saying. So Snorlord says, I have one package of Dear Jerry left. Oh dear, jerky left. Oh, can I have that when I come to your house? You better get hunting, Snorlord. You're gonna have to go hunting this season. Dan says 0 pills for me. Yeah, I don't really take anything. I had to break down and take some sick medicine just here when I was sick 2 weeks ago. But it was just like one day. The rest of the time I was medicating myself with herbs, teas, bone broth, lemon juice, and water, all that stuff. Sterling says, I'm off my meds, Shannon. Great. Blood sugar 99. Great. Congratulations. Yay! Gold Phoenix says, I don't trust doctors at all. I don't either. Snowler says, everyone needs to read the book Metabolical. Yeah, go to Audible and get Metabolical, you guys. Snorlord says it's a must read, and I have it on my list. KB says, doctors don't care in pocket with big boy pharmaceutical companies, in my opinion, keep us sick on pills and medicine. Barry says modern medicine is a hoax. Agree. KB says most illnesses can be combined by nature, herbs, diets, nutrition, and exercise. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was working on. Jamie O says time for a different doctor. Yeah. Oh. It's frustrating. And I'm listening to my mom say, oh, you said this. My mom and them are of the generation, like, if the doctor says it, you just do it. You don't ask them why. You don't, I'm like, well, why did he give you that medicine? What's your diagnosis? Well, I don't know. You just gave me a prescription. That type of deal. And I get so frustrated at her. Chief Rayler says, I got some good news for my visit to Kenworth this morning. Ooh. The branch manager sees me at the service counter and looks over the service guy's shoulder at my bill, and he says, we're going to co-charge that. Saved me $481. Oh, great. Did it get fixed? Was it an actual problem, or was it the sensor freaking out? Sterling says, my allergies went away since I don't eat stuff that causes inflammation. Oh, yeah. Dude, you guys, that's the thing about this food that's not food. Because it's not food, it causes our bodies to inflame. It's the inflammation that kills us. Sugar causes this inflammation. And then mucus. And then disease, right? It's like, that's what happens. Gold Phoenix says, oh wait, I missed one. Dan says, good food plus daily workout. Yes. Russell Freight Services says, doctors, the food industry are tied together. Doctors in the food industry are tied together. That's what he's saying. Yeah, they're all in cahoots, right? Grandma used to say cahoots. Gold Phoenix says, I'm heading back to Denver. Seems I can't escape that city. Hey, if you're getting that money, Gold Phoenix, go get it. I feel like the weather's a little too much for me to go out west yet. So I'm hanging out in my favorite area, which is every place above Kentucky and Tennessee. And sometimes Mississippi and Alabama. I like them too. And sometimes I'll go back down to Florida. But I don't like Georgia. I don't necessarily like the East Coast too much. I like to stay on this side of the mountains, the mountains, even though my truck handles the mountains like super awesome. It just eats time, eats extra fuel, because the load is always the heaviest, right? This truck does handle it very well, so I don't know what I'm whining about. I just prefer the Midwest. I just love the Midwest. Barry says, chili is year-round food in this house. That's what I'm talking about. You can feed me chili in July. I don't care. KB says, Dan Rumble, facts, exactly. Saying hi to Chief Ray Heller. Sterling says, I'm good with girl stuff. Wait, maybe I shouldn't say that in a public and judgmental forum. This is a no judgment zone, okay? Cheaper Yeller says, grind and pray, KB, doing great. How are you? I don't know, and they don't know. Told them I'd run it until it wouldn't go any further, and it'll be back on the hook. I mean, if I were to guess, and I'm just a girl, and I don't know, I'm no mechanic and stuff like that, but based on how my Freightliner acted, and I know you don't drive a Freightliner, I had weird sensor things like that go off all the time. And just about the time I would panic and be, looking for the dealership, and sometimes on the way to the dealership, then it would stop. And then I'd be standing there at their counter looking like, it was happening just yesterday. So I pray that it's not a serious issue and it's just a sensor freaking out. Snorler says, when I ate a whole pizza or a bunch of Popeyes, I was definitely inflamed. Oh God, yeah. This fast food out here. And then your insulin's freaking out, your cortisol, your hormones are freaking out, like, because of the bad oils. Like, it's poison, man. And I used to think, like, I sound crazy when I'm telling people all this stuff because it's so like, right? Turns out it's true. It's really true. Like, Jeff makes jokes about me and Snorlord being a part of a cult and all this stuff, right? And that we drink weird things, health things and stuff. So it's just a funny joke that Jeff says about me and Snorlord and our religiousness about all this stuff. But the stuff is true. Like, you research it. And then you realize that we don't sound so crazy anymore. Like, we're only saying this stuff because we went down the rabbit holes. Trucker with T-Bone says Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky are not the Midwest. Okay, that's my region. I don't know how you specifically say it, but my region that I love is the Midwest down to, like, right there. Basically out of the mountains, right? Snowlord says, I'm out. Have a good night. Shane, be safe or else. Okay, I promise. Thanks for coming in, Snorlord. Cheap Freight says, gotta go. Have a great week, everyone. Dan says, seed oils are definitely poison. Cheap Freight have a great night. And you have a great week, too. Seed oils, yes. Sterling says, we are part of the correct cult, right? Right. I don't drink magic potions, though. No magic stuff. Gold Phoenix says, I wish my student would get his passport renewed so I can cross the border again. Oh my God, that's going to take some time, too. I don't think, you might not be able to do it while you have that guy or girl. A guy. I know it's a guy. Barry says, high fructose corn syrup is an evil substance that is in everything. Yeah, and so you mix that with the seed oils. I'll tell you what, if you haven't researched how these oils are made, check that one out. Don Stronger is so late, and he says good evening. Sterling says, make him wait at the border and run solo. That's a great idea, Gold Phoenix. Be like, you just wait right here at this hotel. I'll be right back, right? All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for checking out my presents. My new DIY t-shirt. I'll show it to you again. That's my new DIY t-shirt. And special thanks to the Wheel Burners who sent me the shirt. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. Special thanks to the Wheel Burner family from Canada who were so sweet to send me a fresh new Wheel Burner shirt because I wear the heck out of my pink one. And so they sent me a fresh one. And so now I have 2. Thank you, wheel burners. I appreciate you so much. I love you guys. And I know they're probably, doesn't seem like they're watching now, but they may watch later, or maybe wheel burner will watch it tonight. Sterling says all he has to do is act suspicious, free room for 48 hours. Phoenix says, LMAO, for real, I want to go to Alberta and BC for once. Oh, you could drop them off at the house. I'm just kidding. I don't know the guy. Okay, don't drop any weirdos off at my house. Okay. KB says, everybody, well, been a great productive Monday. Be safe, y'all. Careful, safe travels, everyone. Yeah, check out KB's channel. Check out Sterling's channel. Check out everybody's channel that's in here if you haven't. Everybody's got great channels. Some people don't post videos, but there's a lot of them that do. Sterling says, good night, kids. Gold Phoenix says, he looks like Jeffrey Dahmer. That wouldn't be, that won't be difficult. Awesome. Yeah, I'll pass. Leave them. Don't bring them to my house. But yeah, there's always a crappy hotel that you can drop them off in, right? For a little bit. And have a great night, guys. Have a great productive week. And be safe for sure. Go to DIY's merch tent and get you some stuff. And Snorlord's merch tent and get you some stuff. And support them. Become members. And I have memberships available too. They're 99 cents. I'm not trying to become a millionaire, but every little bit helps. And one of these days I'll kick up the notch to do some really cool member stuff. Just for my members, my poor members. But subscribe anyways and become a member anyways. Why not? Because one day there will be something just for you. Yeah, that's it. I love trucking. I'm happy to be back out here. Life is great and life is short, so make it great. And that's my little words of Shan wisdom today. And that's our nightcap. So, talk to you soon. God bless you guys.